it's a truck entrance, that's why. That's a way in, not a way out. Alright. Welcome back, everybody. I'm just trying to get back on the freeway, so give us a couple minutes here. I also took the tune off the truck and put it to stock to see how we do on fuel economy in comparison to having it fully tuned, doing 15 to 20 psi versus 10. I think max is 12 pounds of boost on the truck at stock, from what I recall. What's up? Wish you all safe. Something, I don't know who that is. Oh, well, hi. Thanks for tuning in. So, we just finally got out of Dallas. That was a total shit show of a traffic jam. But we're officially out of the Dallas, and now trying to at least get to El Paso, Texas from here, which is about 500 miles, so we can go take a nice long nap. We're gonna see how we do. Obviously, hopefully it's better than worse, but you never know. But currently we put the truck back to full stock tune, meaning I can't make any more than like 10 to 11 pounds of boost versus like my 15 to 20 pounds of boost at full power. So I'm hoping better fuel economy, taking the mountain, and we'll see. We'll see how the truck wants to perform. Right now it has to adapt to all the new fuel tables because I did reset the ECU, so all the fuel tables are going to be quite off, since it has to relearn all the fueling parameters. But it shouldn't take that long. It should be around like 20, 30 miles. It should finally adapt to proper fueling parameters. We'll see though. Who knows, to be honest. But thanks for tuning in to our live stream. We're going to be out here for quite a while, so keep us entertained. If not, just listen to some tunes. We play copyright and royalty-free music. We try to. Apparently, we've been in copyright not strike, but copyrighted a few times to a couple artists, but nothing we were striked against, so that's good. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. Let's start some tunes. know, right, Moldy? Crazy. Nope, this is the first trip. We made our trip, we dropped off our shit, and now we're going back home to load up the trailer one more time. And we gotta come back. And then, but when we go back home, we're gonna have no trailer with us. So we're gonna have the truck. We're gonna be ripping 80 miles an hour all the way home. So we'll be able to do a much better time. We actually, the rain finally stopped when we left Arkansas. So currently we are 4 hours behind schedule. We lost 2 hours in Dallas due to construction and god-awful traffic. And then we lost 2 hours in the morning due to really bad rain. So we were supposed to stop tonight in New Mexico, but we're not going to make it. We're going to stop in El Paso, Texas, sleep there for the night, and then finish off our trip the next day to get to San Diego, hopefully. Yeah, Wayne, it's going to be a longer day tomorrow. Maybe. If we get a decent night's sleep, we might be able to get up earlier. My goal is to get to the hotel earlier so we can just sleep in, have a longer night's sleep. So when we start driving tomorrow, we can start earlier in the day. Even though it is going to be longer, we'll have better energy and we can stay up longer pretty much and not be so tired when we make it to San Diego. Yep, that's man up and run straight. No, you crazy. Question. All right, once we get settled in, what is the first car I'm going to work on? I'll give you my rough draft of what I'm going to be working on first. First car will be my Mark IV GTI, the white one. Doesn't need much. I just gotta get it retuned, redo the interior, get the wheels fitted properly, and then a quick paint job, and it'll be ready. The next car, like actual finished project car, is gonna be the Patreon Jetta, the VR6 turbo build. That's definitely gonna be the next car to finish, because it's almost done. I might as well just get it done. All that one needs is just the intercooler setup, the interior, paint job, and tires, and then we're done with that car. Oh, and tuning. That's the second car. The next car after that will be my my Jetta, my red Jetta, the Outlander. That's right, Filbert. So the red Jetta, the MK4 Outlander. The goal on that one is a bigger lift, bigger front and rear tires, a paint job, and then redo the interior like legit, like a full off-road interior, and then that's it. Right after that, we're going to work on the Mark II, my wife's Mark II GTI. That one is an engine, transmission, full custom interior, wheels, and electronics. And then that car is done. What's the setup for Filbert? Oh, he's a 1.8T big turbo. All the big turbo mods. I have a full build on that one on my YouTube channel, by the way. I'll let this semi pass, it's noisy. Alright, I'll give you all the details I can give you. Filbert 1.8T IE rods with rifle drill, Catco coated bearings, rod bearings and main bearings, ARP hardware inside and out, stock pistons, stock gets piston rings gap to 0.0, I think 258, I believe. Stock cams, but all brand new. Internals on the head. SuperTech valve train. So SuperTech valves, 3 groove, or is it 2 groove? I can't remember if it's 2 or 3 groove. SuperTech springs. We have what is it? Not ported, but polished intake and exhaust ports. We have a, what is it called? A GT. It's a T4 turbo, 73 millimeter. It's, I think, a AR63 or 64. Running about 25 pounds of boost. It's boost dynamic tuning tune, mathless. I have a stage 2. Oh jeez, it's been so long. It's like, I forgot the name of the clutch, but it's a stage 2 6-puck clutch. custom downpipe and exhaust. My own custom, my full-on custom like power steering relocation kit. I use Diesel Geeks shifter bushings and shifter rebuild kit. I have a Works. I forget the name. I think it's Works shifter kit, shift box. I have the car is custom painted Alpine white on Raceland airbags using Airlift V2 manifold. I have like one set of two in existence of copper plated Mercedes Alfred's wheels with adapters, hybrid oil pan, vent to atmosphere catch can, custom made intake, left and right side basic like wire tuck in the car. It's not like wire extension, more like just wire. It's not a tuck, but more like a reroute on the harness on the left and the right of the engine bay. VF Engineering motor mounts, left and right, and dog bone mount. I have a Mark 6 flat bottom steering wheel. What else is there? Full custom stereo system, over 5,000 watts. I have, I just forgot the name of the brand of the seats. Sparkle 4-point harness. Upgraded big brakes on the front, Z calipers. I'm trying to find the Porsche rear calipers for my car. What else is there? The car dynoed at 475 wheel horsepower at 28 pounds of boost with 510 pounds of torque. But we tuned it down to 420 to like 22, 23 pounds of boost. It makes about 420 to almost 450 horsepower. Perfect for daily and perfect for making a lot of people very angry. Oh, integrated engineering, intake manifold, full custom front mount intercooler and a intercooler piping. How's the clutch? So it's a large, it's not a ball bearing turbo. It's a journal bearing turbo. So no, it has IE rods, stock pistons though. The turbo's so large, I don't hit full power until about 45 to 5,000 RPMs. So I don't build crazy torque. So the clutch holds on phenomenal. It'll hold with no problems. I only had one time when the clutch slipped, and that's because I downshifted and then just fully boosted. And so the clutch kind of slipped. So, but other than that, I've never had the clutch give me any issues at all once I hit full power. Yeah, ball bearing turbos hit boost a lot sooner, especially a GT30. You're hitting boost on the lower RPMs for sure. My journal bearing turbo doesn't hit boost until much higher RPMs, and that's because it's journal bearings. Journal bearings always are slower to spool up, and that's the reason why I like going to. I always like going to journal bearings versus ball bearing, because I run a lot less risk of breaking something on the engine. Yeah, no, stock cams are phenomenal on 1.8Ts. They're amazing. They really don't need, like, if you go to like a street cam or a race cam, you're not gaining much power. The smarter option is to go in AEB head versus cams. Yeah, the AEB head is where all your power is made on the top end. If you want to go really high horsepower, because you're opening up those intake and exhaust ports so much more. Yep, you just need aftermarket springs and valves, and you're happy. That engine's super happy. The springs are just going to help you prevent the valve float. So the harder springs are just so much better for preventing valve float on the engine. That's right. They're much larger. I think they're almost 10 millimeter larger than stock. So they flow a lot better for the higher RPM. So AEB heads are strictly for high horsepower, not torque. You're gonna make more horsepower than torque on an AEB head. So definitely think about that. You will lose some of your bottom end on an AEB head, but you're gonna gain so much more top end. So you are gonna be winning, especially picking up sooner full boost. You can increase your boost, like not like the amount of boost, but when it kicks in, by 500 to 700 RPMs. So just because you're pushing so much more air, the volume of air is just so much more, so that head is just going to give you so much more flow for making more boost. Oh yeah, you are, buddy. You are definitely living dangerously with stock springs. So full stock head, just with if you had a head 100% stock head, I mean nothing changed, all you change is just the exhaust valves, you can make 400 wheel horsepower all day safely. So that's why people just, instead of just buying just exhaust valves, again, if you're trying to go cheap, if you're on a budget and you just want to make 300 to 400 wheel horsepower, exhaust valves is all you need. Keep everything else stock. Obviously refill everything else and blah blah blah, resurface everything else and all that, you'll be fine. But once you go past the 400 horsepower range, you need full valve train. You don't need cams. I highly recommend an AEB head. Get rid of the VVT, so the variable valve timing. You don't need it. You don't benefit from it. It's a total joke from Volkswagen. semi is riding that guy.
Yeah, he is.
That's not gonna end very well.
Nope.
Pushed him out of the way though.
I guess mission accomplished.
Sorry guys, I'm focusing on right now on driving. Can't read any comments right now. Yep, Wayne is correct. So pretty soon, I will be offering a brand new parts store as well on my online store. I am going to be offering performance parts that I, build. So I'm going to be offering pretty soon fully built AEB heads and then fully built stock heads for high horsepower applications. I'm going to be offering pretty much fully machined and built bottom ends for, again, high horsepower applications or stock applications. Okay? So one of the things I want people to have is a bolt-on solution to their builds. A lot of people don't like to do head work, and they don't mind doing bottom ends, but they just want to swap out a head. I'm going to be offering these options to a lot of people. They're going to be built to order. So as I stock up on more VW heads, I'm going to be building, stock to full-on race heads for you guys. Yeah. Exactly. Keep buying them. If you're willing to sell them to me, Wayne, I buy them off of you, plus pay you a finder's fee. I need them. I need them because I want inventory. I want to build these. I want to build these heads. I want them machined properly, and I want to put all legit hardware in them. I know they are, but I'm going to be hunting for them. Yeah, so the early 1999, 2000, and 2001 VWs and Audis had all these engines. And I believe actually all the way up to 98. So I think 98, 99, 2000, and 2001. There's a couple of junkyards, but not around me. In Dallas, I'm gonna be hitting up Dallas a lot for junkyards, especially for VW stuff. I'm gonna be buying a lot of engines and transmissions. I am gonna be focusing on building transmissions for stock and performance applications. I'm also gonna get into building tops, bottom ends, and full blocks. No, I'm not going to do that on my way back. I don't have time for that. But I will be soon. And that is not just 1.8Ts. I'm going to do 1.8Ts, VR6s, and TDI engines. So I'm not focusing on one engine. I'm focusing on all the primary engines. I might even consider 2-point slows for just stock applications. Nick, is there another size up for the font? Can you remember?
Let's see.
Ooh, your phone's getting hot too.
The sun.
But you might lose the feed.
There we go. Holy shit.
You're welcome.
That's grandpa size font.
You are, Grandpa.
Oh man. No, I'm not actually. My dad. Not grandpa yet. How's the road? We had rain in the morning, just for a couple of minutes, because we waited it out. We had to wait 2 hours.
last comment I see was, so how was the road? Any rain?
Okay, well, that was the last comment.
Yeah, that's the last comment.
Okay. You guys have any more questions, or can I go back to listening to music? What do you guys think? Go for it. All right, music it is.